Have you ever met someone that by the way they live their life encourages you to be better? A better person of faith, a better parent, a better friend, employee, leader, a better person in the community. Because if you don't have someone like that in your life, I would love to introduce you to Mark Masters.
Sometimes I say that I'm the accidental bank president. It wasn't ever in my plan. Growing up in rural Richland County on a farm, I only saw a very small slice of what Richland County and its people represented. I've had the very good fortune since graduating from college and beginning a career here in Mansfield to work with people who cared about me, people who mentored me, people who were willing to tell me when I needed to improve or do something different.
As the Chief Executive Officer of Mechanics Bank, he has been extremely successful during his tenure. He has been responsible for significant growth in the asset base of Mechanics Bank, growth in the employment base, growth in the customer base, and also the shareholder base.
He has a profound respect for the foundation that was there. He has not had to fix things, but he's just been responsible for building on that foundation. I would say he's done that by really focusing on the people around him.
In my 16 years at Mechanics, Mark's been in leadership the whole time. He's been president and CEO for the last 8. But in those 16 years, we grew from 5 branches to 9. And you can see Mark's work in all of that, just in the way some of our branches have been designed, some of our unique offerings. He never looks at status quo and this is how it is or this is how we've always done it. And he challenges his team the same way.
He has a calm confidence about him that really inspires trust amongst his employees and his customers. He leads by example.
He has an uncommon leadership style in that he listens more than he speaks. As a result of that, the people he works with want to hear what he has to say.
He does not say something unless he has thought it through, make sure it's both accurate and impactful, and you can see his wheels turning all the time.
He is committed to trying to help people learn, to give them new responsibilities, thrive and succeed in ways they never dreamed they could do. He sees that as the way to lift up the whole organization.
It's all about people. And it's not trite or a plaque on the wall. It's what we really believe. We're all in this together.
It's the culture that he has grown in a way that reflects the way he goes about his life, in a way of serving others and putting others first. And we call it the Mechanics way. It's the Mechanics way of doing things.
Mark is an extremely humble person. He's a little quiet, which sometimes is hard to read him, but he is very considerate on how he interacts with other people.
Sometimes when I hear him introduce himself to others, he'll say, "I'm Mark, I work at Mechanics." He doesn't say his title. He won't say he's president and CEO.
One of his strengths is his support of community organizations. And that really comes in a couple of forms. Certainly there's financial support there. But he's also not afraid of a little elbow grease, painting the basement walls of a United Way agency or fixing a toilet or two if necessary, whatever they need.
I think he can use his unique skill set in the financial world to translate to help, particularly not-for-profits, run profitably.
Participating in community organizations, you get to see the breadth of this community. Through a career that's afforded me many opportunities to become involved, I now have a much broader perspective, and I think I can understand better some of the needs in addressing those needs or helping people who are addressing those needs.
Our community is so fortunate to have Mark for what he's done for us, what he's done for these organizations, the people in them. We've all benefited from the giving and selflessness of Mark. it kind of has a ripple effect. And you hear about a rising tide lifts all boats. And I think Mark is that rising tide for a lot of people.
Well, what I hope is next for Mark is a bunch more years as CEO of Mechanics Bank, because as a director, it certainly makes our jobs more enjoyable and easier because he's so good at what he does.
I have a position of great responsibility in a company that has a wonderful legacy of success. But I am just an average person having above average opportunities in my life. I guess simply, if I could be in this position, or if I'm one unworthy recipient of this recognition today, anyone could be. Bloom where you're planted, do the best you can, and good things will happen.